Welcome to Home Library Book Review Children Series, where we select a book right from the shelf and explain its content through easy to understand text, graphics, example, and animation, along with discussion with family members. Today, we will be reviewing Chicken Licken. It is a very short, imaginative story, ideal for kindergarten kids. This book has good illustrations to make it lively. One day, a nut fell on Chicken Licken. Ouch! The sky is falling down, said Chicken Licken. I must tell the king. On the way, he met Henny Penny. The sky is falling down, said Chicken Licken. I'm going to tell the king. I'll come too, said Henny Penny, and off they went to find the king. On the way, they met Cocky Locky. The sky is falling down, said Chicken Licken. I'm going to tell the king. I'll come too, said Cocky Locky, and off they went to find the king. On the way, they met Ducky Lucky. The sky is falling down, said Chicken Licken. I'm going to tell the king. I'll come too, said Ducky Lucky, and off they went to find the king. On the way, they met Drakey Lakey. The sky is falling down, said Chicken Licken. I'm going to tell the king. I'll come too, said Drakey Lakey, and off they went to find the king. On the way, they met Goosey Loosey. The sky is falling down, said Chicken Licken. I'm going to tell the king. I will come too, said Goosey Loosey, and off they went to find the king. On the way, they met Foxy Loxy. The sky is falling down, they said. We are going to tell the king. The king lives here, said Foxy Loxy. Follow me. And that was the end of Chicken Licken, Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Drakey Lakey, and Goosey Loosey. Today, I will be reviewing Little Red Riding Hood. It is a very colorful book. It is ideal for kindergarten kids who have just started reading. This book is in very easy English for little kids to understand and read. Little Red Riding Hood lived with her mother and father in a house in the forest. One day, Little Red Riding Hood's mother said, "Will you take these cakes to grandmother?" "Yes," said Little Red Riding Hood, and off she went. Her grandmother's house was on the other side of the forest, and a wolf lived in the forest. When the wolf saw Little Red Riding Hood, he said, "I will eat her all up." He ran to grandmother's house. Little Red Riding Hood knocked on her grandmother's door. "Come in," said a funny voice. She went in the house. Come closer, my dear, said the funny voice. Oh, grandmother, she said, what big ears you have. The wolf on the bed said, all the better to hear you with, my dear. Come closer. Oh, grandmother, what big eyes you have. The wolf said, all the better to see you with, my dear. Come closer. She got scared and said, oh, grandmother, what big teeth you have. All the better to eat you with, cried the wolf. The wolf jumped up and chased Little Red Riding Hood round and round the house. Help! Cried Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood's father was in the forest. He ran to grandmother's house to help. The wolf jumped up when he saw Little Red Riding Hood's father. Then he ran and was never seen in the forest again. I will be reviewing Sleeping Beauty. It is a very colorful book, ideal for kindergarten kids. This book has short, simple sentences for little kids to read and understand. Let's begin. A king and queen had a baby girl. The good fairies came to see her. How beautiful she is, they said. The fairies cast spells for the baby princess. She will be kind, said one fairy. She will be clever, said another fairy. Then a bad fairy came in. She looked at the baby princess. How beautiful she is, said the bad fairy. Then she cast a bad spell. The princess will prick her finger and die, she said. But then a good fairy cast a spell. The princess will not die. She will prick her finger and fall asleep for 100 years. Years went by, and the princess grew more kind and more beautiful. One day, the princess found a spinning wheel and pricked her finger. She fell asleep. The king and queen fell asleep, and everybody in the castle fell asleep. Years went by, and thorns grew on the castle. 100 years went by. Then, one day, a prince came to the castle. The prince cut down the thorns and went in the castle. He looked at the sleeping princess. How beautiful she is, he said. The prince gave the sleeping princess a kiss and she woke up. The king and queen woke up, and everybody in the castle woke up too. Will you marry me? Said the prince. Yes, said the princess. So she did. Today, I will be reviewing Sly Fox and Red Hen. It is a very short, imaginative story, ideal for kindergarten kids. This book has good illustrations to make it lively. Let's begin. Red Hen lived in a little house in a tree. Sly Fox lived in the wood and he was hungry. He picked up his black bag, and said, "I'm going to catch Red Hen and eat her." Sly Fox hid in Red Hen's little house. "I am the fox. I am the fox. I am really sly. You can't beat me, however you try," said Sly Fox. Red Hen saw Sly Fox and jumped out of his way. "You're the fox! You're the fox! You're really sly. But you won't catch me, however you try," said Red Hen. "I will catch you," said Sly Fox, and he ran round and round and round. Red Hen's head went round and round too. She fell down into Sly Fox's big black bag. Sly Fox ran into the wood. The big black bag was heavy and Sly Fox sat down to rest. Then he fell asleep. Red Hen jumped out of the bag. "You are the fox. You are the fox. You're really sly. But you won't catch me, however you try," said Red Hen. Red Hen put some heavy stones in the bag. Then she ran all the way home. Sly Fox dipped the bag into the cooking pot. "I am the fox. I am the fox. I am really sly. I will eat you. Say goodbye." The stones fell splash into the cooking pot. "Oh no," said Sly Fox. "I did not catch Red Hen." Today, we will be reviewing The Gingerbread Man. It is a very short, imaginative story, ideal for kindergarten kids. This book has good illustrations to make it lively. Let's begin. Once upon a time, a little old woman made a gingerbread man. She put him in the oven to cook. Soon, the gingerbread man was cooked. The little woman took him out of the oven. The gingerbread man jumped up and ran out of the door. "Stop, little gingerbread man," shouted the little old woman. "I want to eat you for my tea." But the gingerbread man would not stop. The little old woman chased the gingerbread man, but she could not catch him. Soon, the gingerbread man met a cow. "Stop, little gingerbread man," shouted the cow. "I want to eat you for my tea." But the gingerbread man would not stop. The cow chased the gingerbread man, but she could not catch him. Soon, the gingerbread man met a horse. "Stop, little gingerbread man," shouted the horse. "I want to eat you for my tea." But the gingerbread man would not stop. The horse chased the gingerbread man, but he could not catch him. Soon, the gingerbread man came to a river. There, he met a fox. "I will help you cross the river," said the fox. "Jump up onto my tail." So, the gingerbread man jumped onto the fox's tail. "My feet are wet," said the gingerbread man. "Jump onto my back," said the fox. So, the gingerbread man jumped onto the fox's back. "My feet are still wet," said the gingerbread man. "Jump onto my head," said the fox. So, the gingerbread man jumped onto the fox's head. Snap went the fox, and that was the end of the gingerbread man. Today, I will be reviewing Rumpelstiltskin. This book is for beginner readers who can read short, simple sentences with help. It is ideal for kindergarten kids. This book has good illustrations to make it lively. Let's begin. One day, a poor man took his daughter to see the king. "My daughter can spin straw into gold," said the poor man. The king took the girl to a room full of straw. "You must spin this straw into gold," the king said. The girl began to cry. "I cannot do this," she said. A funny little man came into the room. "If you give me your necklace, I will help you," said the man. "Yes," said the girl, "I will give you my necklace." The next day, the room was full of gold. So the king gave the girl more straw to spin into gold. The funny little man came into the room. "If you give me your ring, I will help you," said the funny little man. "Yes," said the girl, "I will give you my ring." The next day, the room was full of gold. The king gave the girl more straw. "If you can spin the straw into gold," he said, "you will be my queen." The funny little man came into the room. "If you give me your first child, I will help you," said the funny little man. "Yes," said the girl, "I will give you my first child." The next day, the room was full of gold. The king married the girl. Soon, they had a child. The funny little man came to see the queen. "If you cannot guess my name," said the man, "you must give me your child." The queen began to cry. The queen sent her men to find every name they could, but she could not guess the name of the funny little man. Then one man saw the fun little man singing, "The queen will never win my game, for Rumpelstiltskin is my name." The man went to tell the queen. The next day, the queen said to the funny little man, "Is your name Rumpelstiltskin?" And the funny little man was so cross, he ran away and was never seen again.
Thank you for watching our video. Please like and subscribe. Also press on the bell notification button for more videos like these. Until next time, take care and bye.